Yo, what's up? It's Marlo back here with another video, man. Really just talking about whatever on this YouTube channel. I don't even think it really matter. But I just want to say that anybody who going through depression or like something similar to that, that it's all right, man. Like whatever you're going through, just definitely seek out to God first. He handles all our problems. He said it. Just leave everything to Him, and things will be good. I ain't saying everything just gonna be just magically just that, but you gotta work through your own problems in general. And still, at the end of the day, you just can't let things or people actions or whatever the words affect your outcome of like your feelings or your actions itself. So. But I'm dealing with I ain't gonna say depression, but I be wanting to say that sometimes, but also it don't be that. I don't know what to exactly say. It just I be feeling like, man, like I don't really be having nobody to talk to about it. Yeah, you can talk to people about it, but most people know what I'm saying by like it ain't really much you can say. Of course you deal with your own battles at the end of the day, or like I said, I give everything up to God. So I be having my shortcomings sometimes where I feel a little off, but I just be having to remember that everything to be all right as long as you just talk to God daily, pray daily, actually give in to God daily. Just knowing that the fact that we have a loving God, also merciful God at the same time that, or I just want to say a God that don't play at all, but you gotta remember that as long as you're doing your part righteously, you will be okay. And a lot of people not like I'm not 100% there yet, but people should be there. And my bad, I was looking at something, but yeah, a lot of people just ain't there yet, and yeah, a lot of people just ain't there yet. So sorry, y'all, I just keep looking at stuff, but a lot of people ain't there yet. With that being said, you will get there. You just keep proceeding with just life in general. Keep continuing to stay blessed and stay, I want to say, stay actively indulging into the word of God, because that's a lot of things. I mean, that's what a lot of people tend to forget. Like, yeah, you could do it on your own, but you really can't. You only could do so much where you just feel like you just finna break down, where you ain't really have it all. Even if you don't have it all, and I ain't talking about just materialistic things and this and that, but just having it all like mentally and spiritually, it happens to the best of us. Like just it's just something everybody goes through, and it ain't one person that excluded out. Yeah, you can have good seasons for sure, but it's just always something. But it's how you deal with that something, that'll really bring out the real you of how you really see yourself, So a lot of times I be just thinking about a lot, like, how could I done this differently, or could I move differently, or could I react off things differently, feeling wise, or just in general. Like I don't know, I might sound like I'm going everywhere, but mostly my talks just be, I ain't gonna say just straight random, but they be about anything. But at the same time, I'm always aiming towards that one thing is God, which that's basically what which everyone not gonna do it, but everyone should, be leaning towards God. He says, don't just live off bread alone, but His words You know, so a lot of people just tend to forget those things. And if you're not already in it, or you don't believe, well, this ain't for you, click off or whatever it is, But for the ones that want to listen, or that's already into the Word of God, then you kind of understand what I'm saying already. Or if you're not already doing it, because I don't know what anybody doing, but I know what I'm doing. But I'm just here to like just express my thoughts, not just my feelings, but really just my thoughts of a lot of things, or what I go through and things I see, or just weakness, or just, I want to say, not too much hear about, but just things that you just really personally go through. And a lot of people don't come out here on YouTube, but it is a lot that come out on YouTube and just explain a lot of random things, or how they been feeling about a lot of things, or what they thoughts on and his insights or whatever. So, but main part is really just really focusing and trying to get your life 100% in God, spiritually be into God, and not just be swaying away, or get tricked by temptation of the devil, or a lot of things can throw you off, and it is a lot of things, but it's our job to stay focused and stay prayed up and not fall for the devil's excuse not fall for the devil's tricks, man. Like, for real, it's people sometimes. You just never know, man. He come in all type of disguises, and it could be anything, like. But you just want to stay prayed up, stay heavily spiritually close to God, and that's the only God that you should be serving, hopefully, and no other false God or whatever there is. So I don't have really much more to say, but I just want to come in and say that if you're dealing with anything personally, I want to let you guys know I don't know you, but I love you. That the real love is from God. God can show you the real love. And a lot of people say that I love you. That word a lot just be thrown around, kind of just fluently. I don't know if I just said that right, but you know what I'm trying to say. So, and it just, yeah, man, you just gotta really just focus on a bigger thing than life, and just other people's opinions or thoughts or comments, because when it's all said and done, and at the end, it's just you. And then we have to face the, basically the judge of life. So again, it was good talking to y'all. Whoever listening, stay prayed up, stay blessed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.